The story starts off like most stories you may have heard, with a once upon a time. There was a boy named Zach. You may know him. And Zach is excited because he is a cartoon.
Yes!
Zach lived in a great big greenhouse fit for a king. He didn't live alone, of course. Zach lived along with his mom and older brother. Zach was very happy. He had tons of friends and they would stay out all day playing sports. One day while shopping with his mom, Zach spotted something that grabbed his eye.
What's that thing?
Zach asked curiously.
It's just a video camera.
His mother replied, still walking, as if to get Zach away from the window.
Hold on 1 second, I'm gonna go in and buy it.
Oh boy, here we go.
From then on, Zach was inseparable from his camera. He filmed from the moment he woke up to when he went to sleep. Sometimes he even filmed himself sleeping. Zach became so involved with his camera and videos. Weeks had passed since he had last saw his friends. One day Zach's best friend stopped over to his house. He was greeted by Zach, camera in hand of course.
How come you haven't been coming out to play lately?
Asked Zach's friend.
Well, I've just been occupied with my new camera.
Zach zoomed his camera on his friend, who looked upset to have the camera pointed at him.
Why don't you come down to the park and play some football?
Zach responded immediately.
Nah, I have to film this snail that's been crawling down my window.
Oh, really, dude?
Zach's friend answered in disgust.
If you're not careful, you're gonna turn into a camera someday.
Zach's friend stormed off down the street, feeling hurt that his friend rather watch a window snail, while Zach sit on the doorstep thinking how cool it would be to be a camera. Later that night Zach was in his room looking at his snail footage.
Wow, look at him go!
It was time for Zach to go to sleep. He picked his camera up, but on the way to putting it back he accidentally tripped over his feet. This would be an accident Zach would soon never forget. Zach woke up the next morning on the floor with a strange, tingly feeling in his eye. He walked over to the mirror and was horrified by what he saw.
Oh no!
He thought. Zach ran quickly down the stairs to his mother, who was in the kitchen. He showed her what had happened, but with little concern she turned back to what she was doing. Confused, Zach ran to find his brother, only to be met with the same outcome. He ran out of his house to see if his friends were outside playing, but there was no one. Zach was all alone now. He fell to his knees, crying, placing head in hands, when suddenly he snapped awake with his camera beside him. Without hesitation Zach walked to the trash can and threw his precious camera inside. Zach went out to play games in the park that day and everyone was thankful to have each other back. The end.